Whoa! Oh, it's my buddy.
All aboard. Is there someone sitting in that car?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's already on. Who knew?
Who knew? Dude, that was my full moon howl.
Oh,
Andrew.
it's a full moon here in Campbell, California.
Oh.
Probably all of California.
Yes.
I guess the moon doesn't change from city to city. We have, looks like red onion, croutons.
Let's do the girth.
Pepperoncinis.
Okay, the width and the height is the same. Let's do
You're much bigger than me.
Bit. And we have,
I'm gonna leave the lid on. Look at there.
oh yeah, that's a good shot up there. Looking very good. We, again,
Smell the pepperoncinis.
peppercini, red onion,
Smell them.
carrot slices of carrot, tomato, croutons, lettuce, as you showed, balsamic vinegar in a container. It looks very intriguing.
This has only been 1 week since our biggest, I guess, critique
Yes.
of all salad makers. I don't know, maybe it wasn't for you, but for me, I really went.
You went to town, but I think
I went Steven Seagal
You
on
went-
my review.
you were hard to kill, that's for
It's
sure.
hard to kill.
And above the law.
I
But
was
here's-
above the law.
You know, sometimes it happens. You know, they're not all going to be 3s and 4s.
No. I think, you know what my strategy is for this salad
What is it?
eating is I'm gonna kind of work away at the corner
Okay.
and let the dressing spill to my back and left. And we'll see. Woo! Cucumbers. I love cucumbers. So far, the balsamic vinegar, very good. But again, I guess to be fair, so here's what I don't know. I don't know if I should continue going Steven Seagal on these or lighten up a little. I mean, Togos, I'm biased. I wouldn't
been
mind
too.
if Togos just adopted me, kept me in the back in the kitchen.
They have been very strong with these salads. They've been the
So
strongest
strong.
ones.
Yeah, so strong. I'm gonna go for a lot of lettuce here, and not necessarily the other toppings. And let's see what happens. Okay. Wow, very fresh. The cucumbers. I haven't commented on the cucumbers yet.
It's already,
Very
I would
good.
say, significantly better than our last.
We're definitely out of the woods. We're back more
Yes.
into, you know, I don't know what you call them, the fairylands or something. We're no longer in that Hansel and Gretel dark woods type area. This is like,
I'm enjoying this.
and it's time for the viewing audience to learn a little about Matthew McCarran. I love pepperoncinis. Love pepperoni. Oh, get in my mouth, pepperoni. Did you see that? That was a fail. This pepperoni knows his fate.
Oh, he's disobedient.
Well, I'm about to go Steven Seagal. Ow.
Under siege.
I did put that under siege. Oh, that is a pepperoni. That was the thing of beauty, guys.
You know,
Shakespearean.
I brought this up last time. It's such a well-managed store in such a nice part of town. I have a feeling it's certainly the best. I've enjoyed Togos at various locations, but this must be like one of your better.
Maybe it's a premier location.
It's really
A
good.
gold star.
I mean, I've had great Togos, you know, I've enjoyed Togos at various Togos, but I gotta say, it has a very well-managed.
They're so friendly.
Yes.
We're actually starting to make friends with them. And why not? Because I love making friends. Almost as much as I love reviewing salads with Andrew.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
they have what I would call professional decorum.
They do.
I get it. I understand if you worked at a place like Wendy's. I totally understand. I've worked hard jobs. And I understand you just want to be grumpy. But part of the experience in a consumer market is, how are you being served? And Togos, man, these guys are professional. They've got it going on. Oh!
What happened?
Matthew was the Butterfingers
Whoa.
today. Dropping it. Okay, that's a
Dropping
tomato. We'll clean it up.
Tomato down.
Tomato down.
I gotta
You say tomato, I say tomato.
yes. I'm really enjoying this. I think I'm a sucker for the fact that the produce feels very fresh, and it's somewhat of a fusion, if you will, of the different veggies of the carrot, red onion strips, the pepperoncinis, and the tomatoes, all mixed in with the cucumbers and that vinegar. It's all coming together, very fused, welded together.
Yeah. They're married.
The freshness and the fusion.
I tell you what, I had one of the croutons for the first time just a moment ago. You were mid-thought, so I didn't interrupt, but the crouton is very good. Now I dropped a lettuce. I'm so excited. I'm just making fumbles left and right.
Yeah.
Take me out of the game, coach.
This is really good. I'm really enjoying this.
I like it. I have to say,
You may flip. Are we gonna flip? Like we did with the Asian one?
well, I don't think it's the best Togo salad is where I'm going. You know what this reminds me of? Opinion, this is like, I'm about to go into the annals of ancient history here. This reminds me of our first review when we went to Subway. And we got kind of a no frills, all the vegetables that Subway had to offer.
Yes.
And they put it in a bowl.
Right.
There's some similarity with this.
I hear you.
Although I will say, like the croutons, obviously we didn't have that option. The feta cheese, I don't believe we have feta cheese.
What do you think? In my humble opinion, I think the lettuce is a little better too.
Yeah. Just Togos is so top notch. It's just so hard to beat this guy. He's just the heavyweight champ. He'll probably get knocked out.
This is really good.
It's good.
And as good as the Asian salad we had here was, the dressing didn't sink in as much to me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And maybe just because there's so much different variety of flavors that even if there's a spot without dressing, it's very rich to me.
That's a good point. If we had forgot our dressing on this, I would have been a little bummed, but it still would have been a great salad. Because the pepperoncini gets its heat on everything. So everything is flavored, whether you have the balsamic vinegar. Now, I would like to point out that we got balsamic vinegar dressing, but you could have got Italian dressing. They offered other options to us.
I think vinegar. I think you picked it this time. I think you made a good choice. It's it doesn't overpower anything.
No, I just love vinaigrette. And olive oil. I just like I like simplicity of salad, you know?
Well, sometimes I think there are dressings that are really good, but gets to a point where it's like you're just tasting the dressing and the rest comes secondary.
Oh, certainly. There's some dressings out there. I'm trying to think of the names, like, ranch probably being one of them. The blue cheese, the
Thousand Island.
Thousand Island. It just buries whatever vegetation is in that.
Yeah. The feta, was it the feta? It's a nice touch. The little crumbles.
Oh, this is solid. And $7.50.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Okay. I just realized something. I went half stack, you went full stack. I think we got the same size dressing.
Yes.
So you end up with, I guess, on scale, less dressing than I do.
Yeah, that was a problem with the Asian one, but this hasn't been a problem with me. with this
Okay.
one. I think perhaps with the pepperoncinis and the variety of vegetation.
Okay.
It hasn't been a problem. It may not be my favorite. That might be the Mediterranean.
Yeah, it's not gonna be my favorite, but it's up there.
It's up there.
I finished mine. Clean plate. I got a clean plate award
Wow.
because I'm a big boy now. Well, I'll go ahead and start my ranking.
Okay.
Well, let's just start with what it isn't,
Okay.
and then what it is.
Okay.
It isn't the 4-star
Okay.
like we've had here before. I think it was the Asian or one of those other salads that we had here that was really next level, and I think I gave it a 4-star. I think Togos got at least one 4-star from me. And now I'm gonna wash it down with some sea salt
Oh yeah.
chips because I like that saltiness to go with my salad. So having said that, it's not a critique. This was a great no frills when you want a garden variety salad. This is what you think of for $7.50. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to go below 3 either. I just gave out my first one ever in history last week.
Yes.
I think what I'll do, I'm gonna give it like a 2.90,
Okay.
where it's almost a 3,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna go full on.
Okay.
I kind of feel like my expectation as a consumer is that anyone who advertises a garden salad or a farmer's market salad or whatever, this is the baseline. And so Togos hit the baseline and then maybe a little more because of the service and the price. So I think a 2.9, I think that's a good rating for me. There we go.
To have a huge dissension in the ranks. I loved this salad.
Okay.
We've done a couple flips. We both, neither of us liked the last one, the Wendy's. Togos, the first two I gave a 4. I think we both did. It was
Yeah.
stupendous. The Santa Fe and the
Yeah.
Mediterranean. The third one, which was your favorite, I gave a 3. But I think I'm going to switch with you because I thought the Asian was good. It was good, but it got a little dry at the bottom for me. And once you got through the amazing wontons and the succulence of that delicious dressing, it got a little dry at the end. Whereas this was so compact with multiple flavors. Like I said, the cucumber and different textures. The cucumber, the feta cheese,
Okay.
the tomatoes, the red onions, and the pepperoncinis. And it's all smashed together. That even when you go beyond the alluringness of the dressing, there's so much flavor going on, and a little bit of that heat with the pepperoncinis. There wasn't a drop of salad that I wasn't fully engaged in. So for me,
Complete immersion.
it wasn't a plain Jane to me. For me, it was a 4 to 4. I I think Mediterranean may be my favorite because I had that hummus, and I keep returning to that. But this was so. This is how I think we're a lot alike. I love pepperoncinis too.
Thank you.
Mr. McCarran and yours truly, Pinion, signing off.
What air are we? So this is a very modest man. Oh goodness!
Take it off.
Caution to the wind. Caution to the wind. It's a chilly night here in Northern California.
Yes.
Oh, you are taking it off. I thought you. Okay. Is
Well-
it too warm in here? Should we do it with the vehicle off?
You know what? I don't know. I'll just keep it here. I
Okay.
can't. It's too difficult. taking off my jacket in a short area.
I think your audience is gonna have to sign up for the OnlyFans for that.
Yes.
Little,
That's going to cost you a little extra.
that's a little extra tip money there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's better now. That we don't have
very. I went. Should we share their last salad from Togos? This is the chicken Caesar, and I went in with a half a salad. I was a little bit more modest.
It's Sadie Hawkins' dance.
Wow. I really want to get a good. You see the cheese, the croutons, chicken. So far, to sum up our summary of Togo's adventure, you've had 3 4s and one like 2.9.
Yes.
I had 3 4s and 1 3.
Okay.
Our disagreement was the
last one.
The Asian. You went 4, I went 3, and the farmer's market I went 4 and you went 2.9 or something around that.
I remember now. Yeah.
Somewhere around that.
Yeah, I remember now. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna pour it out.
Oh. So you see the croutons, the cheese, the chicken over here, lettuce. It's pretty simple. We had
It's not how many notes you play, it's what notes you play.
This is true. Now the Wendy's version of the chicken Caesar, we went, 1 for Mr. McCarran, 2 for me. It was very utilitarian.
I went medieval on them.
But to be fair, they didn't have any croutons. It was very, very underwhelming. Yeah. This has at least croutons here and dressing.
Oh, the dressing's really nice. Wow, Togo.
We finally did a Togo's that's not in Campbell. We are in, I believe,
Saratoga.
The
affluent neighborhood region of Saratoga, California.
It looked like another well-managed one for the most part.
They seemed sweet to me.
Yeah, they seemed sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. I'm going to go in and put the dressing on here.
Okay. I haven't had a crouton yet, but I've had the cheese and the chicken. It's on par with the other Togo's experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Good produce, good meat. So far, I'm pleased.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
It's much simpler than their other ones.
These croutons are a tour de force.
They're good.
That was one of the best croutons I think I've ever
It's good. It's definitely
masticated in my pie hole. That was really good. And then the cheese, the big slices of Parmesan. Ooh, so nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good.
It's good.
Thin out the hurd. I had to cull the hurd of lettuce. Now I'm going to put a little more in here. Matthew and Andrew. Dun 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 dun.
Let's see the chicken here. It's like a little grilled cube of chicken.
Tell me what your thoughts are on the chicken.
It's good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I gotta say,
give it to me. Don't be shy.
I think I said on the previous endeavor.
Yeah.
I am a chicken Caesar enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a meat and potatoes guy when it comes to salads. I usually prefer the chicken Caesar with the croutons like this. This is probably all around my favorite salad. It's one I would go to more often than not. But it's good. This is good. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's good. But I got to say...
uh-oh, something big is coming in.
At least with the Wendy's, it was just so underwhelming. There wasn't even croutons. But this is good. But I think they
could have done more.
It's... I think I don't know if I could put it exactly into words, but it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's good, but I'm not having a baby over it. Where even though all in all, chicken Caesars are usually my favorite salad, it's something I would perhaps eat at a restaurant for a meal or at home. But maybe the other salads they put out were so rich with so much variety, with hummus, with different kinds
Spices of the Orient.
Yes, cheeses. I forget all the produce that was in the farmer's market. But I feel the variety in the fresh produce made them richer salads. And after that, this is just so it's so
It's missing its target for you.
it's not as rich.
Okay.
It's very simple, it's good, but it's not as a rich experience as the Mediterranean, as the Santa Fe chicken, as the farmer's market. But it's good. It's really good.
Yeah, I like it. It's really good. I hear what you're saying, but this between the dressing and the crouton, I don't know how many Caesars we've reviewed by now. This is the best.
Oh, absolutely.
You get a big old rack of it. I see myself bringing this to like a family party event.
Fair. That's fair.
Everyone just being so impressed with my choice in salad that I would be the hero of the event, and they would all carry me out on the patio on their shoulders, chanting, Matthew, he's
Absolutely.
our hero, he's our hero. And I'd just be like this, and then all of a sudden, suddenly a downpour of rain and lightning and thunder shower me, and then people just start running around in kind of like, what's the word that I want to use? A blissful ecstasy.
Absolutely.
You got to bring the right stuff to the family get-togethers, ladies and gentlemen. And I think this would do the trick. I've been eating them since I was like 3 years old.
Yes, absolutely. I've eaten enough croutons that it's a part of my life. I would say these are solid. They're good. There's nothing bad in it. It tastes good. The price is good for what we get. It's all around solid.
Great service here too. Great
service. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. I'm giving it a solid 3. It's good.
Okay. Well, here's the thing with me, opinion. If I had to rank myself as a croissant expert, I'm not a savant. To make a comparison, I've been eating croutons since I was 3, but it wasn't like, some kids start playing violin at 3 and they're at Juilliard by 16. Like, I had to work really hard to get good.
Yes.
So I'm not a savant, but I know croutons. So I'm probably like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
These croutons are some of the best I've ever had.
They're good. They're really good.
Yeah. They're upper echelon croutons. That's a really good crouton with these large slices of Parmesan.
Yes.
You start making magic.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know. You gave yours a 3, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that influence me, but I think I'm going to go 3.5.
Good. Very nice.
Comment down below if anyone has tried any of the salads we've tried and what they feel about them.
Absolutely.
All aboard!